Hello, what is up, everybody? You beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back to some more Steins Gate linear bounded phonogram. When we left off, do you guys know what happened? Well, if you don't know, someone may or may not be dead or kidnapped or kidnapped and dead. We're not quite sure. Or none of this could be happening and we could just be, you know, crazy people. But we'll see. After that, it had almost been an hour and we still hadn't heard from Okanin. Well, I guess Okanin is dead. No. Okanin would never do that. He's very headstrong. He's a very headstrong man. Yeah, you jealous? Oh, just like, okay, if you say so.
例の暗号。他に何か解読方法はないかって。
つまり、チョプコ氏がガチでヤバいことに巻き込まれた可能性はまだ残ってるってこと？
それについては私は最初から否定的だけど、絶対にないとも今のところは言い切れないわね。
やめてくんない？そんなこと言われたら不安になるっしょ。
B14、7H、8H、Y91。Y91 はもしかすると91年を指しているのかもしれない。
91, what would that have to do with anything?
7H と 8H は7時間と8時間
7 and 8 o'clock?
でもそうすると B14 が意味不明なのよね。
Maybe that's the day? Like the 14th. And B could mean... I don't know.
B14. お！つうかこれ、もしかしてコミマのサークルスペース番号じゃね？
は？
B なら東館だな。
I pulled out the Kamima map from my backpack. To my surprise, B14 was in the East Wing. They're saying B14 in Japanese, so maybe I should be saying B14, but maybe saying B14 now? This morning I walked around the East Wing, but I didn't go to that circle. In that case, I shouldn't have come back to Akiba so soon. I immediately tried calling. Anybody there?
電波の届かない場所にあるか、電源が入っていないため。
Mayori? Oh, that's right. It was hard to connect to people at Kamima. Even so, I kept on trying to redial, and eventually I was connected on the 5th try. Hey, it worked! Oh, nice!
マユシ、僕だ。
ダル君、今どこ？午前中に見かけたきりだけど。
僕はもう秋葉に戻ってるし。それよりちょっと頼まれてくんない？何か
な？
これから東館に行って B14 の不織のリンゴってサークルの様子を見てきてほしいんだよ。
ダル君の知り合い？
いや全然。もしそこにチョップスティックガールのレイヤーがいたら連絡プリーズ。
でも今日もまだ萌香さんと会えてないんだ。
It doesn't matter. I'm sorry to admit to you, Mayori, but this is definitely more important.
そうなん？
だからあんまりコスプレ広場を離れたくないんだけど。
天音氏は今日は来てる？だったら代わりに頼むわけだが。
見てないよ。
そっか。
見てないよ。I guess it couldn't be helped. I can't exactly force you to help.
でもわかった。これからパーッと見てくるよ。B14 だよね。
Correct. So that time she said B14.
悪いね。本当に見てくるだけでいいから。了解なのです。じゃあね。 まゆし、マジ天使。
橋田、先走りすぎじゃない？ B14 が一致しただけでしょ？他の数値についてはどう説明するつもり？
But right there, she just said B14. I mean, unless there is a way to say 14 in Japanese by saying Ichiyo, but that doesn't make any sense because I feel like the only way you should be able to say it is Junyo. Well, and Yushi, of course, but that doesn't, you know, that's a just 4 has 2 different ways to say it. That's why.
実際にそのスペースに行けばきっとヒントが。
まず B14 が一致した。その場所に行ったら次に 7H に関する情報が得られるかもしれないか。ぬくぬく言うよりは可能性は高そうね。ただそうするとメモを渡してきた黒服が秋葉原がどうとかって言っていた話が関係なくなってしまう。
これから出てくるかもしれんし。
そうね。それともう一つ、コミマは3日間あるんでしょ。もし B14 が正しかったとしても、それは今日そこにいるサークルじゃないかもしれない。
Yeah.
とりあえず昨日と明日 B14 に配置されてるサークルのホームページに行ってメールで質問投げてみる。変なやつと思われそうだけど。
そこまでやって結果が出なければあんたとしても納得できるんでしょ。それならやればいい。
なんだかんだでマキセシも気になってるんでしょ。
ええ、暗号の解については何とか証明したいわ。気になってる心地が悪い。
Just feel wrong leaving it unsolved.
いずれにせよ今は報告待ちね。
I immediately sent out emails from the PC. It would be great if they could reply sometime today.
ようやくオカリンから連絡来たお。
I wonder what happened.
はい、もしもし。
俺だ。
オカリン連絡をせえよ。
Yeah, what could have possibly
行
happened?
列がすごくてな。まさか1時間以上も待たされるとは思わなかった。
あ、そっか。コミマがあるから秋葉も混雑してるのかも。じゃあやっと店内に入ったってこと。
ああ、そうだ。
He's getting a massage right now.
どうしたん？
あ、いや、大丈夫だ。フェイレスとルカクも無事に潜入に成功を。ちょっと
Why is he screaming?
オカリンオカリン。
あんたが俺はよりによって敵に正体がバレてしまったようだ。ちょっとやめろ足裏痛いからやめろ
オカリン。
どうやら罠だったようだ。すまんなスーパーハッカー。後のことは頼む。
And they're torturing you, but they just let you pick up the
ちょい
phone.
待ち。店内になんかヒントはあった？
ヒントはない。何もなかった。チョップスティックガールもいなかった。昨日コミマに行った従業員もいないそうだ。458という数字に心当たりがないか調べてみたが、手がかりは何も。だから痛いってば
今の聞いてた？
He's
どう
lying.
思う？
He's not actually being
ま
tortured.
さかこんなことになるなんて。岡部が心配だわ。今すぐ私たちも行かないと。
No, we shouldn't go and help.
拷問されてるならあえて手がかりはなかったって言わされてる可能性が。
あるあねえよ。
Yeah, come on. Don't be so dumb.
どうしてそうわかるの？
どう見ても単に足つぼマッサージされて痛みのあまり悶絶してただけです。本当にありがとうございました。だってそういう店だし。
心配して損したじゃない。
Oh, that's so
マキ
precious.
セシって意外とピュア。
うるさい。茶化すな。ほんと使えないわね。
とにかくぬくぬく言うは関係なさそうってことでファイナルアンサーっぽい。
Yeah, glad we tried that one out.
私の予想通りよ。最初からそう言っただろ。
You seemed a little different just a few seconds
はい
ago.
はい。あとはマユしか。
You said to wait for a call. And then about 10 minutes later, I received a call from my
もしもし、
てってれー、まゆしーです。
どうだった？
すごいの見つけたよ。
え、すごいのってなんぞ？
なんと、べったり屋のロンドン3本。
Oh.
B14 に行ったらね、とっても素敵なべったり屋本があったから、思わず買っちゃったのです。
That wasn't exactly the plan, my...
いや、まゆし、チョップスティックガールは。
でもあの辺はライネット島じゃなくてべったり屋島だから。
Huh.
じゃあ、よくわからない暗号みたいなものはなかった？ B14-7H-8H-Y91 っての。
どういうこと？
7H、 特に 7H ってのが重要っぽいわけだが、どう？
どこにも見当たらないな。
Maybe because you weren't looking. I mean, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't see it anywhere, but also at the time you weren't really looking for it, were you?
同人誌も中を流し読みしてみたけど。
じゃあさ、そこのサークルの人に聞いてみてくれる？あと、昨日コスプレ広場にいたかどうかも。
いいよ。ちょっと待ってね。
Alright. Mayushi's voice became distant from the phone. Why would she... Where would she have put the... I guess she's just holding it down. It sounded like she was talking to
お
someone.
待たせ。 7H とか B14 とかは。
コスプレは？
昨日はコミマには来てなかったみたいだよ。
Okay.
そう。まゆし、わざわざありがとう。
素敵なサークルさんを紹介してくれて、こっちこそありがとう。
By accident.
不発か。
Completely on accident. You got that right?
はあ、完全に振り出しだお。
もう諦めたら？そもそも橋田が思うほど深刻な事態にはなってないだろうし、あんたが必死になっても意味がない。
No, I can't just leave it. At that moment, I noticed that the band-aid next to the PC. I picked it up and stared at it. An innocent Oopa face
こ
looked
の
back
絆
at me.
創膏、よかったら使ってください。
守りたいあの笑
守りたい。
顔。僕は彼女のナイトだお。
ストーカー一歩手前まで来てるぞ。自覚してる？
Come on. You were being creepy about Okabe not too long
だ
ago.
がそれがいい。
あんたね。
つうわけで、
I don't think
ちょ
it
い
was
と裏
fine,
技使
but...
ってみようかと思うわけだが、
裏技？
チョプコ氏の携帯がどこにあるか探る。
どうやって？まさかハッキングするとか？
いやいや、そんな凝ったことしなくてもさ、今の時代個人情報ぐらい簡単に特定できるのだぜ。ネットで炎上騒ぎとかしょっちゅう起きてるじゃん。ああいうののまとめサイトを見てみるといいよ。正義の戦士であるネラーどもが寄ってたかってネット上に転がってる小さな痕跡を拾い集めて。
それを一人でやろうっていうの？
んなわけないっしょ、ジョコ。一応さ、僕これでも裏の世界じゃ結構名の知れたハッカーなんだよね。
Yeah, come on, Chris. You know Daru has a lot of allies on his side.
お前は何を言っているんだ？
マジだって。でさ、そういう系の仲間も多いっつうか、こういう人海戦術が必要な時に使えるファンネルは結構いるっつうか。
You're a fan?
あんたを敵に回したくないと今本気で思ったわ。
For sure.
ま、チョプコ氏はコスプレイヤーだから普通の一般人よりはネット上に情報が転がってるはず。それに最近のネットを使う女子って SNS なんかでかなり無防備に個人情報さらしちゃってたりするから、チョプコ氏がネットやってるなら特定はかなり早いはず。
どうなっても知らないわよ。
Come on, things aren't gonna go bad. Things are gonna be just fine. I wonder if Okarin's bad habit has spread. I think so, but it's fine. We're good. We're not as crazy as Okarin. Ignoring the shocked Makise, I immediately began the operation.
来た来た特定完了
Within just 2 hours, I managed to find it out with godlike speed. My friends were all elite hackers and rogues. Wow, we're playing like D&D or something now.
まさか本当にやるとは。橋田が岡部とは比べ物にならないくらい恐ろしい人間だって今把握した。
Much
バ
scarier.
イトの依頼待ってるよ情報を特定したい人がいたらいつでも言って
いやよ、覗き見趣味なんて私にはない。
Yeah. They told us what voyeurism is. How sweet. How sweet of
ご
them.
くりじゃあ覗き見られ趣味があるんですか
Ooh. Wow. Is Daru threatening her? Amayuki. She's a female. She's born May 31st of 1988. She is 22 years old, I'm assuming. Yeah, because that's, yeah. 162 centimeters, 51 kilograms. Her blood type is O, I think is what that is. Or she just has 0 kanji. I'm assuming she is either a senior in high school or university, because that's Daigak. That's Daigakyon. I don't know, the 4, like that's Daigaku, and then 4, and then I thought that was Gakse, but I could be wrong. It doesn't matter. We're moving on. I pretended not to notice your glare, and I browsed through the list of personal information my friends had
名
compiled.
前は天
Yep.
音ゆき
Yep. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yuki-tan. Sweet. Don't you notice that it's Amane? Don't you notice that it's Amane? Actually, I know another person with the name Amane.
天音って天音鈴葉さんの家族かしら。
Oh, yes, they are. Oh, yes, they
本
are.
人に確認してみるか
She doesn't know. I mean, well, she does know. She knows that's her mom. She knows who that is.
でも今日はバイト休みってさっき岡部も言ってたでしょ。
あそっかタイミング悪いなマキセ氏携帯の番号知らん
She shook her head.
僕も知らね
岡部なら知ってるかもしれない。
Maybe Okabe
え
does
じゃ
now.
あマキセ氏悪いけ
'Cause
ど
he has her
オ
in
カ
his
リンに連
contacts.
絡取って
I left that to her and I continued to go through Yuki-tan's personal information.
ほほう女子大生4回生かお姉さんキャラとか
Look
た
at
まらんす
me!
ぎる
Man, I'm good at Japanese, gamers. Let's go. Well, I said high school or college, but I was leaning towards university student. So that is what that means. I just don't know. Because Daigaku means university, and just like Gakse. You know what? I can't remember exactly how it works, but that's
あん
it.
たはロリコンだと思ってた。
ロリキャラもお姉さんキャラもどっちも OK だお
Oneja.
よし携帯番号もバッチリこれで目的達成
Wow, you also got her phone number, man.
ダメ、岡部は電話に出ない。
ちオカリンマジ使えん
で、番号を突き止めてこれからどうするつもり？
かけてみる
It would soon be 24 hours since Etienne's chopstick girl, Amane Yuki, had last written on the message board. If she had been caught up in some trouble, then now wasn't the time to be relaxed. Yeah, of course, because that's your wife, dude. We can't... Never the time to be relaxed when your wife is involved. It's fine if I'm overthinking this. In fact, that would be even better if it turned out that way. I could hear the phone ringing. The phone hadn't been turned off. The for some reason, she didn't answer. If she picked up, what should I say? Should I say, hello, I'm that chubby guy you met at Kamima yesterday? Or maybe I obtained your personal information illegally. I can't say that. She picked up the phone. Silence. The person on the other side didn't utter a word, but I could hear their breathing. Why was she silent? Maybe because that person on the other side wasn't Yuki. I tried to think of something to make that person speak. Why don't we just say moshi moshi? It wasn't any good. My head had completely gone blank. I had to say something or they might hang up. Something, anything. What? And at that moment, just now, there's a girl's voice. No! Oops, I slightly messed up there. What was I saying again? Oh, right.
爆弾がどうとかって書き込んだっしょ。なんかトラブルに巻き込まれてるんじゃないかと思ってさ、ちょっと裏技使って君の番号を調べたんだ。なんでそんなことできるかっつうと、僕は裏の世界では少しは名の知れたスーパーハッカーですから。
You don't have to give her the whole monologue, dude.
あ、切れた。
当たり前だ
Yeah, why would she not hang up? You're just being creepy. Makize-shi was like an enraged
バ
demon.
カなの死ぬのそんなこと言ったら例えてたのが本人だろうが偽物だろうが切られるに決まってるでしょ
だってさ、とっさに何を言えばいいか思いつかなくて。
どうしようもない。己は本当にどうしようもない。
I was just trying my best. Come on, Kurisu. I'm
変
sorry.
態発言だけでもドン引きなのに、挙句の果てにスーパーハッカーを名乗るだなんて、うさんくさいにも程がある。岡部と同じじゃない。
I think that was way worse than Okabe, but okay. I wasn't like Okarin because I really was a super hacker. But she was right. I messed up. I had been impatient and just came up
こ
with
う
that
なったら
gibberish.
やけだをしつこくかけ続けてやる。
That was my decision, so I
来てく
redialed.
れるわけないでしょう。
おかけになった電話は電波の届かない場所にあるか電源が入っていないため、
おう、電源まで切られた。
変態男からのエロ電話がかかってくれば当然そうするでしょうね。
それでもかけ続ける。
I definitely heard it. The sound of her voice seemed like it was in pain. Her phone was switched off for about 40 minutes
つ
now.
ながった。
相手が電源を入れ直したってこと？
もしもし。
Like it sensed someone on the other side of the phone. There were hustling and bustling sounds. It sounded like it was traffic. Where was she? In front of Okiba Station? On the main
切れ
street?
た。
何か喋った？
また無言だったお。
やっぱり警戒されてるんじゃない？だからさっき変態電話なんかするなと。
でも電源を一瞬でも入れてくれたんで。
目的？
Now we know where they are. That's what I'm talking about. That's the real play right there. I knew what we were going for. I was like, are we just gonna track her through her phone? And I was like, when are we gonna do that? Daru's always one step ahead of me. I looked at the map on the PC. The area of Akiba was displayed. This wasn't just any old map. Oh, come on, Kurisu. Don't act like you don't know what this
相手の
is.
携帯の位置情報。携帯電話ってさ、電源さえ入ってれば場所は特定可能なのだぜ。
とことん用意周到ね。このスーパーハッカーは。
Yeah, I didn't get this title for
ハッ
nothing.
カーじゃなくてハッカー。
Hakajanakute. Having continuously redialed for 30 minutes had been the right decision. I felt so proud of myself. Looking at the map, it seemed that her phone was in front of Akihabara
駅
Station.
前か。電車に乗ったのかな。
さっきまで電源を切っていたのは橋田の変態電話に怯えていたためという可能性、あるいは電車にこれから乗るから、または乗っていたから電源を切っていたのかも。
とりあえずちょっと駅前まで行ってみるを。無駄足になるかもしれんけど。
But we have to run. She might be in real danger. So that's what happened. I left Makize-shi at the lab and exited the lab.
The lab, and there's in the lab, and the lab, and the lab. I had arrived in front of the Akiba station, but I couldn't see anyone who looked like Yuki-tan. Well, I guess that was natural. It would have been strange if she had stayed here for more than 20 minutes. Perhaps it was like what Makise said. She might have taken a train home or something. In any case, I decided to take a look around just in case. In the corner of my eye, a person carrying a Moe poster stood out. This was a perfect example of traditional summer Akiba activity. Actually, there were just too many people. But despite this, there were no people in front of Radio Kaikan. Was Radio Kaikan currently being renovated? The ground floor's shutter was closed, and it had been marked as off limits. But from looking around the back, it seemed like it was possible to enter. The information indicated that this was the last location of Yuki-tan's phone, so she was definitely around here somewhere. She might even be inside that building. Although that'd be pretty weird, for her to be inside this abandoned building. I don't know how she would even get in there. Yuki! I thought back, and I could still recall the sound of her faint voice in the phone from earlier. She had answered the phone, but she hadn't said a word. Maybe the reason that she didn't speak was because she hadn't been allowed to speak. Well, I mean, that is just a possibility. But if that were the case, then it was highly likely that she was trapped inside. I had tried calling Okarin several times, but he hadn't responded at all. I don't want to go in alone. I need some backup. Maybe he was exhausted after being massaged by the maids. Damn him. He's pretty useless. In that case, I had no choice but to sneak into enemy lines all by myself. Of course, I'm one of the stealthiest people I know. Yeah, Daru, I believe in you. You can do this. The light was quite dim, even though it was daytime outside. I guess there's not really any windows, so it kind of makes sense. It was so quiet that you wouldn't think that you were just a stone's throw away from Akihabara Station. I could hear the sound of my footsteps echoing out. I did not like that. As the elevator and escalator weren't working, I had no choice but to take the stairs. I was out of breath around the fourth floor and decided to take a break. Oh no. I was suddenly startled by a voice. There wasn't supposed to be anyone in here. I looked up and saw two men dressed in boiler suits. They were coming down the stairs. Oh no. Well, saying so, the other worker slowly took out a phone. The phone had an Upa phone strap hanging from it. It was quite large and clearly stood out. As the rugged man approached, I laughed nervously. As if he had realized what I was thinking, the man started to call someone on the phone. The man just continued to stare at me in silence.
Oh no, he better not be calling me. He better not be calling the person who's been calling that phone.
What was with this weird atmosphere? Could it be? They're onto me! This number. Yuki-tan.
Come on, Daru, don't be an idiot. You know who's calling you right now.
Silence. Two workers in front of me stood still in silence. That's strange. I could hear the sound of my own voice coming from the phone over there.
You're an idiot! How are you so dumb? Pick up the situation, please, Daru, run!
I had a really bad feeling about this. Surely the phone these men had, it wasn't... Right now, the person on the other side of the phone was...
Shit. The two men came closer.
This is bad. This is really bad. What should I do? Did I just get hit? Stars flew in front of my eyes. I could feel my knees going weak. I almost collapsed on the spot, but I just about managed to keep standing. Listen, I really don't know what's going on here, so please don't kill me. I spun my right arm in an attempt to run downstairs. I lost my footing. And just like that, I fell down to the bottom of the stairs. Oh man, that really hurt. The men crept down the stairs silently. It had been a trap.
The people who had answered the phone was them! Yeah, of course it was, Daru! The reason they had turned the phone off was to give themselves enough time to prepare an ambush at this location. And then, without knowing, I had blindly walked into their trap. Yuki-tan had really been in a dangerous situation after all. I was certain of it. Then maybe she was already dead. No. More importantly, I need to worry about myself for now. Amane! Suza! Suddenly a black shadow leaped over me. Suza! How did you know I would be here? Coming to save the day. Look at you and your cute self. Aw. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming to save me. You're so precious. Ah! My daughter coming to save the day. She saw me walking in the radio cockpit and she's like, why is Dad walking in there? Or does she not know I'm... I don't think she knows I'm a dad right now, but yeah, whatever. I could just about see a petite figure in the dark. She looked like she was probably be easily knocked out in an instant by the two men. I don't want to be shot. The two men bolted down the stairs in an instant. I could hear their footsteps disappear in an instant.
逃がしちゃったか。まさか銃まで持ってるなんて想定外だよ。
Why are they still putting like question marks? They literally showed us a picture of who it was. We know who Suzaha is. The petite figure's voice sounded like a girl. After giving up on chasing the two men, she turned towards me. She held out a hand. Why is she calling me by my full name? I looked up and finally realized. Without a doubt, it was Amane Suzaha. Thank you very much. I had seen a side of her that I hadn't seen before, and it was actually a little scary.
それだけ喋れるってことは無傷だね。とりあえず立って。
Wow, thanks for being mean. I held her hand and stood up. She immediately picked up something that had fallen onto the floor. It was a phone that the men had used just before. Hey, that kind of rhymed. It was probably Yuki-tan's.
やっぱり。
You know your mom is here?
それの持ち主は天音ゆきさん。つうことでファイナルアンサー。
どうしてその名前を？
Because that's my wife. That's why I know the answer. Come on. What do you think it is?
ちょっと調べた。
へえ。
姉妹？
Ooh.
これも世界の収束なのかな？
She's my mom. She's my mom, actually. After saying that, she turned to me with a grim expression on her face. It looked like she was about to say something bad.
今から私が話すことをさ。
Is she gonna tell me?
君この携帯電話の持ち主を助けたいの。
Oh, that's all she's saying. She's not telling us that that's her mom.
説明プリーズ。天音氏とゆきたんはどういう関係なん？
説明、please.
ゆきたん？
あ、いや、ゆきさん。
Yeah, you don't even know her, Daru, and you're already calling her Tan?
私の母親なんだ。
That's what I was saying. She did say it. Okay. What about when Daru figures out he's gonna marry this girl,
ああ、
though?
なる。じゃねえし。
じゃねえし。
そんなわけなくね。だって彼女若かったし、僕と同い年ぐらいだったよ。
うん、そうだよね。そうなんだけど。
I'm from the future. We don't know any of this yet. That's so true. I forgot. Man, we're so dumb at this point in the game.
来てってどこへ？
屋上。そこに行けば、私の言ってること、少しは信じる気になるよ。きっと。
Is the time machine still there? I thought you moved it. I thought that's why it was just like a hole in the... Oh, we are in a different world line right now, aren't we? I had no idea what she was talking about. But there was one thing that I had to
屋上まで
say.
階段で登るのしんどいっす。
She completely ignored what I said. She forced you to do it. Oh. Okay, so it just landed properly. Huh. Oh yeah, because in some world lines, this is all that happened. It didn't crash. As soon as I went onto the roof, I saw something very strange.
人工衛星
タイムマシンだよ。
Oh ho ho!
こやつめ。
私はこれに乗って2036年からやってきた。
Where World War III is taking
真
place.
顔で言ってるけどさ、僕オカリンと毎日顔合わせて体勢ついてる。違う？マジなん？
Yes, she's for real, Daru. Why do you think she'd be joking about this? This is not enough time to be joking. Yuki's life is in danger. In response to my question, she walked up to the satellite silently and touched it. The hatch opened from a single touch. I cautiously peeked inside. Inside there was a high-tech control panel with gauges. If it was a replica, it's certainly quite an elaborate one. Well, look at... Man, Daru's so buff. That's pure muscle. Man, how have we not realized this until right now? It would probably take millions at the end to make. I couldn't really understand why anyone would keep something like this on top of Radio Kakon. Maybe because it's a time machine and not a replica of anything, Daru? And this is the one place she thought she could land and be inconspicuous? So that meant...
マジですか？
Exactly. He looked directly into my eyes and nodded. Well, we had also created a time machine, so, I mean, it's not completely unbelievable. I mean, ours is a lot more simpler than this. Of course, I've just been confused by all the suddenness of it all. That's pretty much it. I knew time travel was
元
possible.
はといえば、私のせいなんだ。
Blame for
ちょっ
what?
としたいたずら心でさ、この時代の母さんに会いたいって思った。連絡先は分かってたから、コミマ会場で会おうって約束したんだ。あくまで見ず知らずの人間を装ってね。それがいけなかった。結果的に私の些細な行動のせいでこんな事態に。私との待ち合わせ場所で母さんは奴らから何かを偶然受け取ったらしいんだ。その偶然受け取ったもののせいで奴らに捕まったみたい。世界は収束するはずだけど、所詮人一人の運命なんて些細なものだから、もしかしたら誤差として見過ごされるかも。橋田いてる。君は私の母さんのこと知ってるってさっき言ったよね。
Yeah, but I feel like Daru's destiny is a lot more important than just any normal person's.
母さんの携帯に電話をかけたのは君でしょ。
That is
君が持
correct.
ってる情報を教えて。どんな小さなことでもいいから。
I mean, that's pretty much all I know.
そうは言われてもさ。
I told Suzu truthfully about the information I knew. I'd only met her once. I'd only spoken a few words. All her personal information. Everything.
解読はまだできてないって言ったよね。
Correct.
母さんはそれを偶然受け取って。
ちなみにさ、君の父さんはこの時代だとどこにいるん？
Right in front of me.
父さんは
Right in front of me.
やっぱ聞かない。いや、将来ユキタンの旦那になる男の情報なんて聞きたくねえし。
It's you, daughter. It's you. Hearing something like that would make me want to Falcon punch a wall in frustration.
そうかもね。その
It's
方が。
like, do you know what a Falcon punch is?
でもこれだけは君にも見てほしい。
She took out a rusted badge in a metal upa which looked like it came off a strap. I know what that badge is. From looking at it, the upa seemed to have had its head smashed in.
父さんが持ってた形見。この形見たことあるでしょ。
Saying so, she took out her phone that was dropped earlier. There was a similar upa hanging on the strap. I compared the two upas. One of them was completely spherical. The other had a dent in it.
もしかして同じ？
多分さ、 父さんと母さんは同じものを持ってるんだと思う。
サイですか？
I wonder why she had shown
形
me
見っ
this.
てことは2036年には君の父さんって
音信不通。
そっか。
Out of touch? What does that mean? He's not dead. That's basically saying that he had died. But he didn't. Daru's not dead. She's calling it a keepsake. It's hard to say anything. Especially if it was me. Well, at least I'm clear about one thing. Yuki-tan has a
うつ
boyfriend.
だ死のう。
Aww, poor Daru. I was rejected before I could even confess. What's more, this was the second time.
ねえお願い。今母さんを助けられるのは橋田至しかいないんだ。協力して。
Why do I have to do all that? Top a 3D girl who has a boyfriend that's completely out of my line of work. I'm telling you, going any deeper is dangerous. It's not like I can become her white knight in shining armor either. I was just attacked by those two dangerous guys from before and I was helpless. I have no chance to beat opponents like that. Moreover, we have someone who's clearly stronger, Amanishi, so I don't need to do anything anyway. That's why my fight ends here. The first act has ended. The second act, it just won't begin. But, I might just be able to help her
D
after
メ
all.
ールを送るぐらいなら
D メール？
僕らのラボでさタイムマシン作ったんだよね。過去にメールが送れるってやつ。
そんなものが？でも母さんを助けられるなら行こう橋田至。
自
Let's
転
do
車
it.
に二人乗りで好きな人ができましたごっこしてもいい？
Please do not. She's your daughter.
私のマウンテンバイク。君じゃ乗るのきついと思うよ。
じゃあ歩くを。
You saying like his daughter's fat?
走るんだよ。急いで。
Yeah. Well, I mean, time is pretty much on our side since we can literally just send a email at any point in time. But yeah, sure. I'm telling you, I don't have that kind of physical strength. I followed her with a weird feeling. Then I noticed that blood was coming out of my finger. Oh, I don't like that. Guess it happened when I had fallen down the stairs after being hit. I took out the band-aid I received from Yuki-tan and wrapped it around my finger.
橋田至、早く。
へいへい。
It's a lot of running. Return to the lab there. Okarin and Makishishi were sitting side by side in harmony on a bench in the front of the building. Happy couple should die!
よう、ダル。それにバイト戦士。
Oh man, we didn't get to see them like talk or anything. That'd be so adorable. I'd love to hear these two have a little conversation. They're so precious. When are we gonna get to see a relationship between Okabe and Kurisu? When is it going to
ど
happen?
うしたの？すごくげっそりしてるじゃん。まさか敵に拷問された？
Sure, we saw a bit, but then Kurisu had to leave. I don't want to do it again. Come on, I just want to see them be
期
happy.
間による拷問を。
そんな、よく耐え抜いたね。
おう、ぬくぬく湯のマッサージっしょ。どうだった？
I like how serious Suzaha is
ぬ
about
く
it.
ぬく？
I don't know.
メイドだからと油断した。奴らがあれほどの使い手だったとは。思い出すだけで寒気が。
Such experts. He's like, man. Oh, man.
誰？もし行くなら気をつけろ。あのメイドども。まず最初に足裏を破壊してくる。
Wow, destroy them. That doesn't sound like a good massage thing to do.
逃げることすらできなくなってし
足つぼマッサージオツ。
橋田、天音ゆきさんは見つかったの？
Makishi glanced at Suzaha, who was standing next to me as she asked. We ended up explaining what had happened in Radio Kakan to Makishi and Okari. Although we left out the fact that Amanishi had come from the future and that Yuki-tan was her mother. Because, that would take too much explaining and Okabe would get way too hyped about it all. And we don't really have
で
time for
さ
that.
オカリン、電話レンジンの D メール実験させてもらっていい？
Please.
D メールか。
無理よ。
Why not? We need to save
私
her.
もさっき実験しようとしたけどダメだった。
What do you
どういうこ
mean?
と？
今朝、42型ブラウン管テレビが故障したらしい。
You gotta be kidding me.
修理には2週間くらいかかるそうだ。
それじゃ電話レンジ動かせねえじゃん。
In order to operate the phone wave as a time machine, one of the requirements was that the 42-inch CRT TV that's set at the back of the brown tube workshop.
橋田至じゃ直せないの？そういうの得意でしょ？
I don't know anything about CRTs. How am I supposed to fix
得意
those?
じゃないっつうの。そりゃオカリンにいつもヘンテコガジェット作らされてるけどさ、さすがにブラウン管テレビなんて中身を開けてみたこともないよ。つうかプロであるブラウン店長が2週間かかるって言ってるわけだし、どうやったってそれ以上早く治ったりなんかしないっしょ。
Yeah. Cathode ray tubes aren't something to mess with. Of course it can be fixed. Once 2 weeks had passed, we would be able to send an email. Since emails travel through time, it didn't matter if we sent it now or 2 weeks later. But emails didn't always change the past. Moreover, Yukiton was in trouble now. We wouldn't wait around for 2 weeks for the TV to be repaired.
私、なんとかすぐに修理できないか頼んでみる。橋田至も何か他に方法を探って。
Wow.
店長！
Thanks, Huzzah. You're awesome. And with that, she ran into the
チョッ
workshop.
プスティックガールさんのことを放っておくわけにもいかないわよね。
No, especially since we know she's been
橋田の
kidnapped.
考えすぎだと思ってたけど、あんたがラジカンで襲われたのが事実なら、彼女も本当に危険な状況に置かれているかもしれない。
She definitely
で
isn't
もさ
one.
僕らにできることなんてもう
やっぱりあの暗号よ。 B14、7H、8H、Y91。あれを解読することが解決への鍵だと思う。もう一度解読方法を検討しましょう。ほら岡部、立ちなさい。橋田も来て。
あ、おい、こら、引っ張るな。
How is she pulling him? Why is he hurting him? Like he says she went up the stairs while dragging Okarin behind her. As I was watching them go, the manager and Suzuha came out of the workshop while carrying the 42-inch CRT TV. We loaded into the station wagon in the front of the store.
これからメーカーに直接持ち込んで、少しでも早く修理してもらえるよう頼みに行ってくるよ。
Wow.
直接乗り込んだっていきなり今日中になるわけじゃねえぞ。勘違いすんなよ。
わかってる。でも、もしかしたら奇跡が起きるかもしれないし。
だったらさっさと助手席に乗れ。すぐ出るぞ。
橋田至、それじゃ行ってくるね。君に私の携帯番号教えてたっけ？
You have
もし
not.
何かあったらさ、すぐ連絡して。
Saying so, Suzuha wrote down her number on a piece of scrap paper. Finally, I got a cute girl's number.
それとこれも
Not in a
念
weird
のため
way.
に君が持ってて。
So I handed over the piece of scrap paper in Yukitan's phone. I could feel the weight of the heavy upa on the strap. I felt like the weight of the world on my shoulders.
でも僕
I told you, I didn't want to get involved. It's too dangerous. But before I could tell her, she's all got into the car with the manager.
行っちゃった。
I put the note and phone into my pocket and sat down on the bench. I said that doing anything more was really dangerous. Everybody had taken the fact that I had been ambushed too lightly. If I walked to my own death, nothing could be done. That he'd prove, even the police couldn't do anything. Working on my own was probably useless. Shimata. Suddenly, the numbers in front of my eyes caused me to have deja vu. Why was that? I mean, those numbers were engraved on a manhole. It was such a ubiquitous thing. There were 4 numbers in a line. 77, 4H, 8H, and 99.
これって同じっぽい。法則性が
What
全
is
く
it?
同じっぽい。
Are the operations in like a sewer? Huh.
The code that Yukitan had left was B147H8HY91. The middle numbers are 7H and 8H. And this manhole's number was 4H, 8H. They were fairly similar. What was different was the first B and the final Y. What do the B and the Y mean? I tried looking around every corner, but I couldn't find a similar letter. Why? The manhole 77 was blue and the 99 was yellow. If B was blue and Y was yellow, it would be a perfect fit. I looked around and examined the other manholes. The manhole a little further away was 48 4H 8H 99. The 48 was engraved not in blue. There was little doubt.
We know what's up.
I called out to the second floor window.
Man, Daru's so happy to figure this one out. I'm pretty pumped too. I don't know what we're gonna do when we find it, but I mean, hey, at least we're onto something.
I couldn't keep still from the excitement of cracking the code and I started running. If we checked each manhole and Akiba one by one, we would surely reach a final answer. Yukitan may have a boyfriend, but I'll locate the manhole along with an answer and report it to the police. And I doubt her boyfriend could figure this one out. Due to it being the summer holidays combined with Kamima being active, the main street was crowded with people even after dark. Despite this, I pushed through the crowds and kept looking down. What I saw was manholes. In my 19 years of life, today was probably the day I had seen the most manholes.
Wow, a lot of manholes I'm seeing today. I love these things now.
Actually, walking through this many people while looking for manholes was pretty difficult. I mean, because manholes are on the ground and so are a lot of feet. Man, never thought I'd be looking for holes. Actually, there were too many manholes. Jeez. Stop putting manholes everywhere. I'm trying to find the right one, and there's too many. I had finished looking at the manholes in the back streets around the lab and had come out to the main streets. The number that Yukitan had left on that channel was B14, Blue 14, 7H, 8H, Yellow 91. I couldn't find it anywhere. Okari and Maki say she had also split up to look, but since they hadn't called, they probably meant they were still looking. Since Maki says she was supposed to be a genius girl, I hadn't expected her to find something. I would appreciate it if we could find it really quickly so I could finally stop walking around. This is making me really tired. Maybe I should just stop and leave it up to them. I mean, she's genius. Why haven't she found it already? Since I had been running around, I was completely drenched in sweat. I was completely out of breath, so I leaned against the fence and took a little break. And what do you know? The manhole was right underneath me the whole time. And then it was there that I realized. In the shadow of the cars which drove down the main street, there was a single manhole over there. If it was on the road, then checking it would be pretty dangerous. While there might be a chance to get in there with good timing, I would probably get caught by a patrolling officer. In that case, I guess I would have to wait until after midnight when there were fewer cars.
I don't really feel like I was panicking.
Speaking to myself, I calmed down my nerves. Ooh, it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be okay. Let's think. When did Yukitan decrypt the code? If I remember correctly, it was around 8 p.m. It's about the same time as now. There were still quite a few cars passing on the street. There was no way a single girl could go out on the street and open a manhole with that many cars around. If that was the case, the chance that she found a manhole on the road is pretty low, probably. After telling myself this forcibly, I resumed searching again for manholes. I mean, otherwise it just... you know, I was just wasting time. And then, I found it! Mitsukitta! It was in a small alley behind the Lorax, he was here! Manhole was a perfect match. 14, 17, 7H, 8H, 91. I checked it several times. There was any doubt. The colors all also matched. I examined it closer and noticed that there were the recent scratch marks on the lid. Perhaps this is a trace of being pried open? That means the manhole was opened recently.
I looked around casually to find something to open this manhole and found a pipe that was near a pile of trash. Wow, how lucky for that to happen. Then I wedged the pipe into the hole in the cover I pushed. So easily. Wow. We should probably call Okabe and Kurisu before we go in here. Oh, sorry. Something. What was more? Maiko, what are you doing here? In a timely manner, the busting 3D beauty Kiryushi passed by. I had wondered if she had met up with Mayushi or not at Kamima, but now I didn't really care about that at all.
Kiryushi, nice timing. 警察に連絡よろう。この下に人が捕まってるっぽい。
After saying that, I decided to take a chance and I delved in. It's kind of dark in here. Below was a sewer. I wonder what we're gonna find in here. Maybe we'll find out next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for some more. Wow, that was a crazy episode. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought that Yuki would be in the sewers? Or maybe she isn't. Who knows? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Steins Gate Linear Bounded Phonogram. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for some more. And I'll see you guys then.